In this complete guide, you'll learn exactly how to build a powerful monthly review system inside Notion using a master database, a customizable template, and a few smart automation tricks so your reflection practice practically runs itself. Notion is one of the most flexible tools out there for personal productivity and journaling. But without a structure like this, it's easy to start strong and then lose momentum after a few months. If you find this helpful, please like and subscribe, and let's get started. First, you'll create the backbone of your entire system, the master review database. Open a new page in your Notion workspace, and inside that blank page, type a /, then the word database. From the menu that appears, choose Database Full Page. This creates a standalone database, which is far more powerful than an inline table because you can link to it from elsewhere, sort and filter it independently, and build templates that pull in related data. Name this database Monthly Reviews. Now you need to add the right properties, so each entry captures everything that matters. Add a property called Date and set its type to Date. This records the specific month you're reviewing. Clicking into the Date field lets you pick the first day of the month, but the whole month will be represented. Next, add a property called Month and set its type to Formula. Click into the formula editor and type this exactly. The foreign Thai baht per top, ye. What this does is take the date you entered and display it in a clean, readable format like January 2025 instead of a raw timestamp. Formulas in Notion can be intimidating at first, but this one is simple. It just reformats existing data, so your database looks polished and organized without any extra manual work. Then add a property called Wins and set it to Text. This is where you'll jot down your top achievements for the month, things you're genuinely proud of. Finally, create a property called Vibe Check and set it to Select so you can rate your overall mood or the tone of the month with options like 5 stars, an emoji scale, or even a simple 1 to 10 ranking. If you prefer numeric precision, you can use the number type instead. That's your database foundation. Clean, searchable, and ready for action. Now you'll build the actual review template, which is where the magic really happens. Inside your monthly reviews database, look at the top right corner for the blue New button. Click the small drop-down arrow next to it, not the button itself, and select Plus New Template. Name it something inviting like Nut, New Monthly Review. The sparkle emoji makes it pop in the list and reminds you this is a fresh start. Once the template page opens, click the 3-dot menu in the top right corner and toggle on full width. This gives you maximum horizontal space, which is crucial when you start embedding linked databases and long reflection prompts. Also add a cover photo or an icon that feels motivating, a calm landscape, a simple geometric pattern, or even a personal photo from the month. Visual cues like this make you more likely to actually use the template because it feels like your space, not a generic form. Now organize your review into 3 distinct sections. The first section is Look Back for Reflection. Add a heading or a toggle list with questions like, what were my biggest wins this month? What didn't go well and why? What is one habit I want to keep, drop, or start? Toggles are fantastic here because they keep the page visually clean. You can collapse the questions after you've answered them, and your review stays tidy even after months of use. The second section is the numbers for data. Type a /, then linked view of database, and choose your task tracker or habit tracker from your workspace. This embeds a live, filtered view of your actual performance data right inside your review. The key here is to filter it so it only shows tasks or habits from the current month. Click the filter button on the embedded view and set it to Date is this month, or use the formula month property you created earlier. Seeing your progress in context is far more powerful than just guessing how your month went. The third section is look forward for planning. List your top 3 goals for the upcoming month, and under each goal, write 1 or 2 concrete action items. For example, if one goal is improve my morning routine, an action item might be set alarm for 6:30 a.m. and do 10 minutes of stretching. This turns your review from a passive diary into an active planning tool that directly influences your next month. Finally, you'll set this template as the default so every new month starts automatically with your prompts. Go back to your monthly reviews database. Click the drop-down arrow next to the blue New button again. Now you'll see your new monthly review template listed. Next to it, click the 3-dot menu and select Set as Default. That's it. From now on, whenever you click the blue New button, Notion will instantly create a new page pre-filled with your reflection questions, your data-linked views, and your planning structure. You never have to manually recreate the layout or copy-paste the prompts again. This small automation is what separates a system you actually use from one you set up and then forget. So now you have a complete automated monthly review system inside Notion, a dedicated database, a thoughtfully designed template, and a default setting that saves you time every single month. The real benefit here is consistency. By reviewing your wins, your numbers, and your forward plans in one structured place, you build a habit of honest reflection that compounds over time. A great next step is to set a recurring reminder on your calendar for the last day of each month to open this database and fill out your review. You can even link your monthly reviews database to a yearly dashboard page so you can scroll through your entire year at a glance. Thanks for watching, and if you ever need to revisit these steps, just save this video for later. I'll see you in the next one.